good morning. Today is Friday, the 11th of June. I am on my way to the airport to pick up my sister. And today, I'm going to say yesterday, the 10th, marked the start of my vacation from work. So yesterday, I went to the beach with Jaden. We had a good time climbing the dune, just enjoying the sun, enjoying the weather. It's interesting because I like to walk, and the beach that I was going to, it's about a 2.5 mile walk to that beach, and so Jaden and I were walking there, and he's like, oh, how far is this? How long are we going to have to walk? And I mean, he wasn't hemming and hawing yet, but there was a pretty good chance that he was going to start complaining about how far we were walking. And so we walked maybe half a mile, until we get to like the main road, which is Lakeshore Drive. And then somebody came by on a golf cart and said, hey, how far down are you guys going? I'll give you guys a lift. And so they took us all the way down the road, basically to the road ends, and then you take this path that's about a 1/4 mile long to get to the beach. So we walked less than a mile to get there, and we spent a long time at the beach. There weren't that many people there, but there was another family on the beach that had like 6 kids, and 2 of them were near Jaden's age. So I think there was Jaden 7. There's a little boy named Noah who was 8, and I can't remember what the little girl's name was, but she's probably 5 or 6. And so they were playing, climbing up the hills and playing in the sand and doing stuff. And so they really enjoyed themselves. And then when we left to go walk back, we walked down the path. We got on the main street. We walked. I don't even think we got to a 1/4 mile. Maybe it was like possibly a 1/3 of a mile. And then somebody else came with a golf cart and said, oh, how far are you going? Hop on, I'll give you a lift. And I said, oh, well, we're going to go to beach, because there's a street called Beach. So we were going to go to beach, and then we would turn and walk the rest of the way. But when I told her, because we were going back to my parents' house, who my parents were, she just drove us the whole entire way there. So I was like, wow, this is wonderful. We had a wonderful time at the beach. We didn't walk very far, so there was no complaining, and it was just all happiness on Jaden's part. And, if you have kids, you just trying to enjoy your day while kids are fussing and complaining is no fun. So I definitely feel like yesterday was a blessing. I went to Beverly Shores because I was picking up something that we're going to be driving down to Texas. So I had rented a cargo van, picked that up, drove out, loaded the stuff up, went hung out at the beach, before coming back home. Also, for Jaden's 7th birthday, we gave him, his gift from me was a puppy. And yesterday was the day that we could pick up the puppy. So my older daughter went after work and picked up the puppy. And so by the time Jaden and I got back to the house, she was back from picking up the puppy. So he was excited about that. Today, my daughter Jada, that's Jaden's mom, came over today to see Jaden, and my 2 daughters were just bonding, with themselves and with the puppy, and it was just nice, to have like all this family. I did, I started my day today with gratitude, in prayer, did some, read some Bibles, studied a little, and kind of went into my morning workout routine. So I did an hour of yoga, which was really good. It's a little tough. It was really good. I've been doing this plank challenge with a connection, like a social media connection, someone that's been, trying to lose weight, and so she made a commitment to do a plank every day, and so in my encouraging her, I do them as well. First, she would do one, and she would post it on social media, and you have the ability to do duets, where basically her video plays as you record yourself doing the same thing, and then you can post it. And so I was doing that, but now I'm just doing my own. But she basically does a plank for a minute, and I do them for 3 minutes, and so that's tough to do after you've done an hour workout, an hour power yoga workout, which there's lots of core work in that, lots of arm work in that, lots of leg work in there. So all in all, it's a very good exercise day. Gabrielle did some headstands. I don't know about you, that's that's what I'm really trying to master. I can get up, and I think the longest that I know that I stayed up was about 90 seconds. But I just go straight up in a real headstand, and not really do anything fancy with it. Gabrielle can go up, and she can hold it for a really long time. She can do the splits and all kinds of stuff. So it's nice to kind of bond with her over that type of thing, and yoga poses, and today we did a joint TikTok. So that was fun as well. Like I said, I'm on my way to go pick up my sister from O'Hare, and we're going to be driving to Texas together, and we're going to see my niece tonight, and hopefully we'll get to see some other family members and friends, on our journey over the next week. So it's good. I'm feeling good about everything. I'm hoping that our presence when we get down to see our parents, I'm hoping that our presence will ease some stress. I tried my best to take the pressure off when it came to moving by, doing most of the packing. My older sister is down there, and, they're unpacking, but I know that there's a couple pieces of furniture got damaged. So when I talked to her yesterday, she was just, my mother was just like all feeling bad and, stressed and just not happy. So I'm hoping that we will bring her some joy, and all will be well. Looking forward to seeing my parents and lightening their load. What else did I do today? Oh, I read another chapter from the book, Forgiving What You Can't Forget. And this chapter was about forgiving God, and it was talking about how, sometimes we can blame God for the things that are happening in our lives that we don't want to happen, are uncomfortable, or, we can be upset with God when what it is that we ask for, what it is that we pray for, we don't get exactly what it is that we asked for. And it was really talking about what it is that we can see and understand, that God is all knowing, and God kind of understands all the puzzle pieces. He can see all the puzzle pieces that are connected to our life. He always knows, you know, what we need and when we need it, and everything that He allows us to experience is ultimately for our good. And so it's really good. My phone is ringing and I gotta answer, so I'm gonna go. My map check-in is all good on all 4 fronts. See you guys.